Good morning. Welcome to Ramblings with Joe. 80% of Americans didn't want to go to war. 80%. That's the most recent number I heard before the president invaded Iran. That's a big number. That's a big number for any poll, for any ask of the American people. However, the president has the power to do what he did because of the War Powers Act that Congress passed in the early 70s. That's the problem. The problem is not the current situation. The problem is bad legislation. So the idea that the president, any president, has the ability to enter a country, not declare war, but make war on that country, and then go to the Congress and say, look, we're at war. Don't you want to vote to save our troops? It's bad legislation. The reason the forefathers put that, the founding fathers put that in the Constitution, the reason that Congress was given the power to declare war was because it's a big deal. It is more important than one person's opinion. I get it. Sometimes the president has to act with immediacy to protect America, to protect American citizens. You'll notice I didn't say interests. This is what we were warned against by the founding fathers, to not get tangled in foreign interests. Well, here we are, all tangled up. All of that being said, having put that out there, that I believe it was wrong, both on a political scale and on a power scale, to invade Iran. We are there. And as a people, as citizens of America, we should demand that the War Powers Act be revised to never allow this to happen again. The current situation has to be resolved. I don't think we can pull out now and leave that vacuum. I know this has been the subject of the last two podcasts, but it's important. We're at war. Right now, American lives are at stake. Iranian lives are at stake. We are at war. It is that simple. So at this point in our history, it is important that we delineate between the War Powers Act and the current situation. Fix the War Powers Act. Not for this president, for all presidents, present and future. I don't know if the current Congress has the cojones to do that. And I'm pretty sure that the current president would probably veto it. It is really the citizens' fault. We keep voting in these scoundrels. Change needs to happen. Hopefully, the change that's happening in Iran will leave Iran in a better position to have freedom and liberty. We need to finish that job. We need to make sure that that job is completed and has complete closure, and that the people of Iran are left with a great country, not just a country controlled by American politicians. Fix the War Powers Act, finish the job you started, and don't do it again. It's that simple. I've been watching the timeline on Facebook. Some of you people who claim to be loving, upstanding Christians are showing so much hate and just absolute, I don't know what the word is, just hate for the opposing side. It's embarrassing. It is awkward. It makes me not go on Facebook very much. And it is kind of a canary in the mine of what's to come if we can't change our attitudes about each other's opinions. It is horrible to see someone who I grew to respect spouting hate. I get it. You don't agree with your opponent. Okay, you have to let that go and say, unless you think they're an evil person. Do you think they're an evil person? Do you think that the person who has a different opinion politically or religiously than you do Do you think that person's evil? Do you think that he has ill will toward you? Man, stop following these leaders that you consider to be peace loving. They're not. Look what they're instilling in your heart. Look what they're telling you. Look what you're sharing from them. Tell you what, open up your timeline. Open up the timeline on Facebook. Scroll down. How many of your posts are encouraging unity and are encouraging harmony and peacefulness? And how many of your posts are absolutely encouraging divisiveness and hatred for the opponent? Your religion teaches you to love thy enemy. Think you need to get back in touch with that part of your religion? Sad. I wake up now for 3 days straight. Sad. We're in our 4th day of war. You can call it a police movement if you want, or police action. You can call it whatever you want. We are in our 4th day of war, and it continues to grow. I saw a meme of the president with his son in the middle of him and the first lady, and the meme had I don't know, I'm pretty sure it was AI, had Trump's son dressed up, and the meme said, this person should be sent to the front line to fight the war. Nah, none of them should be sent to the front line to fight the war. The amount of invested hate in that meme is incredible. Someone took the time to create a picture where the focus is the president's son, and the obvious intent is to harm the son. Make no bones about it. What you're saying is, if we're going to war, let's make sure that the president's son is killed. You can hem-haw around that all you want, but that's what you're saying. You can try and say, no, what I'm saying is that the president needs to send his son to war if we're going to go to war. But the idea that you have so much hate and you can't discern your own hate from a political system that you helped build is just beyond me. I don't get it. As Americans, we need to get it together. The leaders serve us. We don't serve them. The leaders are supposed to be serving the Constitution and the citizens. And you're allowing them, I'm allowing them, we are all allowing them to run roughshod over our rights and over global political situations in the world. This Middle Eastern thing has been going on since since Christ times. This is horrible. We can't get our crap together enough to tell our leaders to find a way to have peace. It's embarrassing, man. It's not the right, it's not the left, it's America right now. Get your crap together. We have troops in harm's way now. Some of us didn't think they should have been put in harm's way, but now they are there. Now they are doing a job that the commander-in-chief, in my opinion, a commander-in-chief who should not have the power to do what he did, but they are there doing that job. Support your troops. Support liberty and freedom. I hope that's what comes out of all of this. We need to look in on ourselves again. We need to, as a country, we need to look inside our hearts and minds and find out if what we're spouting is our own hate or hate that has been spoon-fed to us by the leaders, by the algorithms on the social media, and by the news networks in general. We have to stop. News is supposed to be factual, not opinionated. You're not supposed to be framing shots so that you have more people from one side than the other. Just give us the facts. I'm a little bit grumpy this morning. I don't know if you can tell. I've had a sore back for about a week and a half, and it's starting to ease now, but I'm kind of tired of it being sore. It's a rough time in life on a national level. I really do. I hope and pray that we can get our crap together and form a country again that has the best, that the leaders have at what's best for their citizens and the world. Because right now, I don't see it. We can't even get along with the guy across the street, much less strangers on Facebook. Yeah, my social media interaction is starting to wane, and that's sad because honestly, I've been on social media since let's see, I went to my first bulletin board in the 80s. I've been on social media longer than most of you have been alive. It can be a great tool. It can also be a tool of manipulation. And you have to ask yourself if you're being manipulated. And if you are, you need to change. You need to drop the people that you believe are manipulating you. Or you can continue to embrace it because it's convenient for you to, it's convenient for you to continue to have those emotional thoughts and feelings. Whether they're true or not, it's just more convenient. I got to get out of here. I got up late this morning, probably too late. That's why my back is a little bit stiff, but I hope that we can find some peace in the world. I hope that you go out there and have a great day. I hope that you find peace, love, and dream. Until next time, ciao.